These crystals are pure crystallized soulfire. They must be the source of the energy spark. Look at this place. It's disgusting.
That's hive corruption. We can't risk any more of it. So get moving. I've been reading more about Nokris. He's a necromancer, something extremely rare for the Hive. He can actually reanimate dead Hive. You're going to have to take them all out, permanently.
That's our target, Knuckles. Careful, Guardian. He's pulsing with soul fire.
Guardian, you busy?
We hear you, Sagira.
We've, got an urgent Vex problem in the forest.
You can solve most of those with explosions. We'll take a look.
Many elements of your first visit have been recreated. Only the algorithm is missing. Fight as if your life depends on it. Because it does.
You say that like this isn't your fault.
It won't happen again.
Yes, it won't.
That module was hiding a path. The root mind is trying to keep us from that spire. Smart.
You see that beam? It's controlling this entire region through a series of modules and arc energy.
Well, it won't stay intact for long.
Guardian destroyed the root mine the first time, we spent weeks taking the simulation apart. The Vex have rebuilt it entirely. You really messed things up this time, Osiris.
It was a risk I had to take, Segura. The Guardian has this handled.
Minotaur is coated in temporal shielding. It will negate our weapon. Power source looks external.
You haven't lost your step, Guardian. I miss teaming up. We should do it again sometime.
Leave my Guardian alone, Segura.
Has rebuilt this spire entirely, complete with security measures. Segura and I spent weeks taking it down. Vex efficiency will be the death of us all. Trying to take control for me. I've isolated your simulation from the rest of the forest, but I can only do so much to keep a Vex mind in check.
Hold on. It won't be around for much longer. just pulled the plug on this spire's arc network. The Vex are pretty angry.
I would be too.
Excuse us while we, kill them. Mine has been neutralized. Osiris, if you had any plans for this thing when you simulated it,
You've done well, Guardian. That corpse could be useful. I'll retrieve it soon.
A little weird here because it does fold, but it does seamlessly go. The nose is on. So it basically says that it wants me to gently massage. Now this is my 4th mask I've done, and I really just go like this back and forth and I just massage it. And this is basically activating whatever ingredients are in here, and it is starting to soak into the skin. I know you can't see much and it looks a little funky, but I promise it's working. So I'm going to massage this for another 30 seconds and I'll be back in 15 minutes. And 15 minutes later, we are back. I'm gonna take this mask off. Mask off. Fucking mask off. Hey, mask off. Molly Percocet. Hey. Alright, and oh, my hair is crazy. Alright, now that the mask is off, the skin, oh my God. I don't know what is in here when you rub it. It is so crazy. I'm like, where's the ingredients? Shea butter, glycerin, fruit oil, seed butter, vegetable oil, soybean oil. Oh my God. Okay, well, my skin, every time I use these, I'm like, you know when you freshly do a mask and you can't stop feeling your skin because it feels baby soft? That's what's happening right now. But besides that, you guys, I hope you learned something new in today's video. If you think I am ridiculous for wanting to never age, great, keep on scrolling. But I hope you guys learned something, and just be careful out there with the sun and your diet, and just remember, at the end of the day, I love this type of stuff and this is what I'm into. I have been a makeup artist for 15 years now, and I am all into skincare, and I think that it's very important. If you're someone that doesn't give a fuck and you just watch this for entertainment, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video. Mwah. Bye guys.
I believe the Legion is responsible. Perhaps they are conducting some sort of research?
Huh. Even their scientists are fools.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Hi, how are ya? Today I am finally doing my full face using only foreign makeup. And what the hell does that mean? Well, a few months ago I took a trip to Europe where I was in the country of Finland. I was expanding Jeffree Star Cosmetics, and I am now in a retail store out there called Sokos, and we are in a bunch of stores. We are about to be in over 300, so if you were out in Finland, hi, how are ya? So basically we went to a makeup convention out there, I had a huge booth. I met a lot of fans, subscribers, and makeup lovers. We're about to show some vlog footage from that trip in a minute, but I thought, I want to try makeup that you can't buy in America. So I know a lot of you at home are like, foreign? Well, what do you mean by that? Now, of course, there's brands like YSL and Dior and Sisley. This may be a little bit foreign, but we're gonna go off the deep end. So there's brands, you guys, that I'm about to show you that I have never heard about in my entire life until I went to that country. So part of my trip was also to scout this place called Sokos and see if I wanted my brand in there. So I had no idea what I was gonna walk into. So basically it is like a foreign Sephora. They have everything from Maybelline to Urban Decay, all the way to like natural makeup. Like they have everything there. So I thought, okay, this place is legit. And then one of the people there were like, try out some of these brands that you can't buy in California or anywhere in America. And I thought, okay. So I grabbed a big bag and I bought as much stuff as possible to do a full face. So there may be a few items missing here. Besides that, I do want to quickly thank everyone who entered my Gucci giveaway last week. Oh my God. Over 500,000 of you entered, which is so crazy. But shout out to the winners. Of course, they were announced on my Snapchat, my Twitter, and they're also linked in the description of that Gucci video, which is right before this one. So shout out to the winners. And of course, I will be doing a lot more giveaways shortly, maybe even in my next video. So stay tuned. Besides that, I'm gonna show you some footage from my trip. It was so fun, and thank you to everyone that came out to support their brand. I really appreciate it. It was like such a magical moment. I love Finland, and I will definitely be back in the spring for a meet and greet. So here is the vlog footage.
Run away, and I know I'm right now. We can say.
Appreciate it. It was like such a magical moment.
Run away.
Barrier. This planet loves barriers. Zavala, I think they're trying to contain the Red Legion.
They have bigger problems. Maybe.
Look at those drills. Even the Vex can't stop a Cabal invasion.
Survival is a temporary issue for all of us.
Suggestion. Drop them first, Captain. I have detected a massive Vex energy signature.
And the only way to reach it is down past those giant pointy drill bits? Good. They want their drill back. This is safe. Cabal don't need to stick the landing. We do. Modular mine neutralized.
Vex weapons would have been a nightmare in Red Legion's hands. You won us an entire theater of this war. I would say you deserve a rest, but we need you elsewhere. Something tells me that suits you just fine.
The Red Legion continues to patrol this area, and its campaign for the Infinite Forest rages on. Repeated incursions have caused a glitch, and the Legionary squad is now trapped in time.
I never get tired of paying them back to the tower. We're on it. geometric data I'm reading from this architecture, it's subtly shifting. Like reality trying to decide on a version it likes.
In the forest, time itself is in flux.
I don't like it.
You're showing up on the tracker. Good to see both of you again.
Keep forgetting I wasn't here last time.
It was so fun. I mean, you didn't miss much.
I've been meaning to ask, what are you and Osiris doing out here?
We're not completely sure yet. Some light remodeling, maybe.
The Vex won't like that.
They don't have a say.
While you were fighting, I was thinking of a way over that ramp, so I simulated your sparrow. It's good to go. I can't tell these Cabal apart from the real thing.
What's the difference? Vex simulations can kill. These copies have the same goal as their counterparts. Find a future where the Legion wins the Red War.
So, where's this Valis?
Wait for it.
The Vex just turned up their security measures, trying to flush us out of here. They've activated more lasers.
It's hard not to admire the artistry.
They've activated more lasers.
It's hard not to admire the artistry.
It's really not. Eliminated. We'll make a full report to the Vanguard.
It's always an honor, Guardian. Take care of him, Ghost.
If you'll let me.
Checking. Check. Good luck.
Welcome to Eververse. Thanks for shopping Eververse, Guardian. Red Legion have made it harder to get my shipments through, but I'll manage. Don't get too distracted by the new setup, Guardian.
Please, Guardian. It's busy.
We drove the Red Legion out. We'll do the same to whomever comes next. Fenchurch, there's a lot of fantastic things. I tend to believe.
Your return honors me, Guardian. Yes, Guardian, by all means. Let's get started. The best cryptographers are never known by name, only by quality of their work.
You don't look too banged up. Here you go. Yep. Let's get started. Good to see you again, Guardian. I hear your fire team put on a hell of a show. That's the kind of ferocity I like to see in every Vanguard operation. Well done. Remember what we fight for. The next threat will come soon, Guardian. But when it does...
Checking now. Received. Transferred. Check, check, check. Good luck.
Yes, Guardian, by all means. Let's get started.
Welcome back to my festival. Trip, like the turnout when I walked into that convention, me and Nathan, like our jaws dropped. I was like, wow. So there is a brand in Finland called Lumine, and I'm just gonna show you some of their packaging. It looks like this. So I tried to grab as much stuff as I could from the brand. We have face mist, we have powder foundation, we have...
No fancy drill, just defeat your opponents. Taken the lead. You could turn this tide. Double down. You've gained the lead. Strength in numbers, Guardian. Excellent. Your legend grows. Strength in numbers, Guardian. Excellent. Shut them down. Down. Tell them to line up faster. Getting stronger as you fight. I love it! Only 5 minutes left. Strength in numbers, Guardian. Excellent. Shut them down. 3 minutes left. One final push and victory is yours. Strength in numbers, Guardian. Excellent. Is all I ask. Good. A single victory doesn't win a war, but it's a start. Good work.
We got it all. So we're gonna try everything out today. We're just gonna see what works, what doesn't. I'm so nervous. All right, so the first item that we're going to try is the Lumine Arctic Spring Water Enriched Facial Mist. Ooh. All right, so this says that it is a pure hydration in a flash. This refreshing mist made of ingredients such as Arctic Springs water and potent Nordic birch sap provides skin with a hit of replenishment throughout the day. Okay, so you can use this before moisturizer or over your makeup to freshen up. Ooh, it's like a fine mist, okay. Smells very skincare-y. All right, so now this is kind of, you know, this is gonna be like a little first impressions as well. You guys obviously know I've never used any of this stuff before, so as I go, I'm just gonna give little feedback and we'll see how I look at the end. Now, other shit that I grabbed was the Nordic Chic Mattifying and Pore Smoothing Primer. This is more up my alley. Let's keep it real here. So I guess we will try her out. And then also I got CC Color Correcting Primer, which, I mean, I can't use all three, so we're just gonna have to pick a few. Let's try this first. Whoa, it's like a silicone-y, almost reminds me of like Benefit Professional. Let's just rub this all over and see how my pores look. Now, looking in the mirror, I will say this. I notice a slight difference. So from here to here, I can tell I can see my pores a little bit more. Here seems a little bit more blurred, but not like severely. Now, we are going to dive into foundation. Here's where it gets tricky. I have like 4 formulas sitting here in front of me. I could do a half face or I could just pick one. I'm not sure what to do here, but we have the Sensei Flawless Satin Foundation. Now I will say this bottle, I love the packaging. It's stunning. I love the ombre fade. I love this weird shape. I love a satin foundation, and it's called Flawless, so let's pray it works great. And it has SPF, so you know a bitch hates the sun. I do also want to show you guys that we got the, where'd it go? The Sensei Anti-Aging Foundation. Now this is more of a sheer one, so that's why I'm sure a lot of you are like, it's anti-aging, put it on. It's not the fullest coverage, so I definitely probably gonna go with this one, but I wanted to show you guys the weird packaging. Maybe not so weird, but it's interesting, it's cool, it's definitely unique and sticks out. And then we also have the Lumine Matte Foundation. This looks like a Maybelline kind of like component. Ooh, they're all sealed, which we love. So I guess let's just put both on my hand, this and this, and see which one we like the best. Ooh, bitch, she is full coverage. Okay, okay. So that was this one. Now let me squirt a little bit of this one on my hand here. Oh wow, that's darker than that one. Is that my shade, girl? Okay, well we're about to see. Okay, you guys, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take my finger, we're gonna go like this. Okay, that color match ain't too far off. So there we have that one right here. God, that's sheer. And then this one, this is gonna be, I'm scared of this color. Oh wow, let's just buff that into my skin. This one is really yellow. Now I do have another shade though, shade 2. Let's shake her up. Now that looks like this shade. Whoa, look at that, it's getting weird and sheer. Oh, I like it because it's a little darker and it like matches my neck. Enough running my gums. We're gonna try actually this one, the Lumine Matte Foundation. It's oil free. This is shade 2 in Soft Honey. All right, I just cleaned up my hand and wiped that all off. I actually had to re-mist. Now I'm gonna re-prime slightly because I did have to start over. So we're just gonna hit this spot one more time. And we are going to put this on. I'm just gonna do a little bit and see how full coverage this really is. Well, let's bounce. Alright, so here is the foundation blended out with just a few drops. It actually covered a lot. I like the coverage so far. I would probably add a little more. I think the color is good. Let's just pray it doesn't oxidize because then I might look a little crazy. So far, I think it looks really nice, and let's just show you guys this side of the face, which is fully done now, and then the other side, what you see online versus what you get in real life. All right, now I'm just going to finish up this foundation and see how it looks. All right, this foundation is on. I like to buff and buff until my wrist hurt, but it actually looks really pretty. Woo! Okay, so I'm kind of shocked that I like this foundation this much. It's settling nice, it's not creasy or being weird, it hasn't really oxidized yet. Praying. Next step, if I were to do my makeup, would be concealer. Here's the problem, everyone. Let me show you. This is the Nordic Chic Cover Stick. This is in 01, so this was the lightest shade, which is kind of shocking. I want to show you guys. This is literally darker than my actual skin tone, so I don't know how I would conceal with this. I think it's gonna look very weird. I'm just gonna try this right here as like a kind of a joke, because look at that. How am I supposed to brighten and conceal with this? Girl, I'm gonna buff this out. Concealer is the only thing I don't have.
So we're just gonna take a random concealer here because I'm over it. Random meaning one of my favorites, the Shape Tape by Tarte. Mommy just needs some concealer. So I will be blending this out and I will be right back. Alright, so moving on, I definitely have to try their setting powder. Is Laura Mercier gonna be shook or what? So what is this supposed to do? Is this translucent? I guess we should probably read the box, people. Okay, directions. Apply all over face or in the T-zone for external use only. Thank God. Let's set the concealer. Of course, it comes with this crazy little moment where we have to peel it back and let the powder shine. We're gonna take our damp beauty sponge and we're just going to dip once and let's see what happens.
Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Alright, we're just gonna let this bake for a second and let's see what happens. So Lumine actually has a powder brush. I'm just going to sweep away this powder and let's see what it looks like. Okay, I mean, that definitely set my concealer. It didn't leave any crazy, like, lines to me or anything weird. It blended in really nicely into the skin. Ooh, I missed a spot. Also, with this brush, since we have it in my hand, I want to try the Longwear Blur Powder so you guys know I love packing on the powder. And this is a Longwear Powder Foundation, fast and easy makeup. Alright, so we will see what this shade looks like. This is shade number 1. Again, here we are. Okay, let's put that on. Okay, and then we have shade 2, which I can't seem to open with this damn sticker. So shade 2 looks like this, and shade 1 looks like this. So, okay, shade 2 looks a little more pinky, and I am definitely cool toned. So let's just dab this in here and see what happens. Now I am gonna avoid my under eyes because I do not want them really cakey and I love them bright. So we're just going to go around. All right, now I'm going to, might as well just use this mirror. Let's see what this looks like. Okay, she's definitely blurred. She looks cute. Now that powder foundation was nice, I will say that. So of course next I would bronze or contour, but guess what? I somehow, my dumbass did not get a contour or a bronzer shade. I did grab, of course, a highlighting palette. I have a cream blush palette, but no contour. I'm like mad at myself. So I guess I'll just bronze up my cheeks really quickly and not do much of contour because I don't really need to today. So I'm just gonna take my favorite Marc Jacobs coconut moment and we're just gonna take this huge brush and just kind of buff this into my skin very lightly. Let's first dive into this little blush palette. So this is the Lumine Invisible Illumination, which is kind of a weird word because if it's invisible, how are we supposed to illuminate, girl? But anywho, this one has like a cream shimmer, which looks something like that. Let's just do a little swatch on the hand. It's all right. It's kind of, it's very dewy and glowy, very sheer. And then we have 2 blushes. I would probably go with this one today. And oh my God, that's sheer. Let's put that right there. Okay, wow. This is for someone that probably doesn't want to wear a lot of makeup. So we're gonna try it anyway. So let me take my damp beauty blender and just hit the apples of my cheeks. Girl, what? It's on the beauty blender. I can see a little bit of peach, but bitch, where's the pigment? Hi, the pigment can't come to the phone right now. I do have more blush. Hi. We got a powder blush here. This is the Lumine Nordic Nude Light Reflecting Blush in shade 2. Okay, let's try this. Now, I love the little design on the compact, so we have to show that off. Very cute. Now let's pray that this one actually has pigment. So I'm just gonna take a little NARS Kabuki brush. Just gonna dip in there a few times. Okay, let's give it a whirl, y'all. Let's give it a whirl. Ooh, we have a little bit of pigment. Okay. We are building on top of that cream that was already laid down, so it definitely has something to stick to. Okay, I'm not mad at it. It's cute. It's buildable. I don't hate it. Would I grab for this every day? Probably not. Moving on, we are going to try the Lumine Nordic Nude, the Illuminating Palette. All right, so this comes in the same type of component as the blushes, but these are actually all powder, and let's pray to God they work. Now I'm gonna take this little Morphe Rose Gold highlighting brush. Let's try this one. Now, what shade is this? Oh, usually I'm used to like, okay, no. Okay, so is this powder? Should we touch it first? Let's try. She's full powder. Ooh, let's just put, okay. Enough running our gums. Let's try this out here. Ooh, okay, we're getting somewhere. Is it the most blinding thing on earth? No, but on camera, I'm looking into my monitor, and girl, this looks bright. Okay, so you guys know what I like to do. I like to take a highlight and kind of go all the way back. I want it to be so bright. People look at us like, All right, now you know the drill. We're gonna do our Cupid's bow, bam. And if you're feeling it, just the little tip of the nose, if you will. All right, my cheeks are looking glossy and pretty, so hi, I actually do really like that palette. Just gives you a little moment of like, everything's on. What's next, people? So I'm looking down here, and of course the next is eyes. Now a lot of you are gonna say, Jeffrey, where's the eyebrow pencil? I didn't find anything new in the eyebrow realm that was acceptable to use. This brand had like a pencil, but no pomade, no powder, nothing. So today we're gonna just serve a little extraterrestrial realness. Let's move on to eyes. I do have the Nordic eyeshadow primer from Lumine. Now this is a smoothing eyeshadow primer for crease-free, vibrant, and lasting color. Dab a small amount of eyeshadow primer onto your lids before applying eyeshadow. The directions, you guys, I swear. All right, whoa, this is tiny. Okay, let's just see what happens here. Now, since I have no nails, for the first time ever, you guys are gonna see me apply this with my finger. I know that's very shocking on this channel. I'm sitting here shocked myself. It's very, like, weightless. That should be enough. I'm gonna dab a little bit under my eye. Now, eyeshadow palettes. These brands did not really have a lot of like what you would call palettes. Like we're used to palettes, you open it up, you're like, holy shit. These brands have more of like the drugstore realm of this type of palette. So I got the Nordic Noir eyeshadow palette in style Smoky. It looks something like this. The packaging is very cheap. It feels a very like Rite Aid-y, where it's like, okay, the quality's you know, hit or miss. You never know what you're gonna get, right? So we're gonna create a little look with just this palette. You know me, we're gonna dive into here and just do a little base. Now, I'm just gonna use brushes, of course, that I already own. There was not a lot of makeup brushes out there. I'm like hitting this, and there doesn't seem to be that much pigment on here, but I could be full of shit. Let's try it. Oh, and I'm full of shit. I'm just gonna pack that in there. Now this one definitely has pigment. I'm gonna bring it up like it's a brow highlight, and we're just gonna kind of buff up and out and keep it icy. Of course, repeat on the other side. All right, we are aliened out and we are feeling the fantasy. So now we're going to take, what are we gonna take here? Let's try, I'm just gonna go bold and just dip into this one and see what happens. So this is like a smoky gray black. It does have some fallout, but hi, it's an eyeshadow, it's supposed to. Not extreme though. We're just gonna dust that off. I guess let's see if this one works. Oh, bitch, and does she work? Look at that. Oh, wow. Okay, so Lumine ain't playing with their shadows. Now I don't know what the hell I was gonna do. I was just gonna do a little smoky moment. So I'm just gonna drag this up into the shimmer and just let it have a fade. All right, baby, I've literally only used 2 shades and I've just flicked the brush up to create like a little smoky moment, and girl. Now, only thing I have to say about this is that this shadow is so, like, it's very pigmented, okay? So it's kind of going into the white because the pans are so close. So that was my only pet peeve, but besides that, I love how this is looking. Now we're going to go into this slate kind of, what would you call this? A bluish gray, if you will. And we're just going to lightly dab into that. And now I'm going to place that right here, and I tapped the brush off and I don't seem to be seeing any color on that shade. 1 second. There we go. Ah, it is lighter. Okay. Well, the other 2 shades look bomb. I could honestly do a look with 2 eyeshadows and fucking call it a day, but maybe we'll try this one. Let's go back in with this brush and we'll just hit this guy. What's the difference here? I gotta see. That is so sheer. Why are these 2 bomb and these 2 not? Okay, I'm just gonna take a little bit of here and try to press this here. Not into it. Okay, we tried. So basically, 2 of the shadows are great. I love these 2. The other ones are kind of like, they're not the best. But hey, we tried, didn't we? To finish this up, I'm actually gonna take the same brush and see if this color has any pigment right below my eye. So let's just kind of brush that along my lash line and maybe smoke her out. It's something. It's very sheer. I actually don't mind it for this little kind of like under eye thing, but yeah, that is just not that pigmented. It's kind of bizarre how this shimmer shade is not as pigmented as the other ones, but that happens with people sometimes, or brands. Their shit is not consistent, and now we know. All right, so I'm just gonna drag this out, turn up the drama slightly. I'm like, it's no, it's not dramatic. I'm lying to myself. Okay, so we're just gonna try to bump that up as much as we can. And then I'm gonna actually take the same brush get all the shadow off, go back into this very icy one here, and just press that shadow right in the inner corner. It's cute. Now it's time for some mascara. Now here's the problem with that. They had a lot of mascaras. We have the Sensei Mascara 38 degrees Celsius volumizing. That's what that one is called. Very bizarre name. Okay, the bottle's unique. Looks a little Lancome-y. Whoa, that is a long on the end. Very bizarre. Okay. And then we have the Illuminate, what is this one? Deep Impact Mascara. Okay. Ooh, I love these big ones, okay. And then we have the Illuminate Full On Volume. So we have Full On Volume, and then this one. Let's see what the brush looks like.
They just took the lead.
Okay. Okay. And then this one has a seal on it. It looks like that. Okay, well, I'm gonna go with the big boy. You guys know I love big, bulky things. And let's see if this even works. I like it a lot. I'm like, whoa. I'm kind of scared of big ones sometimes because it either makes your mascara look shitty or really bomb. And look at the difference, you guys. I am not mad at this at all. I didn't even curl the lash or do anything. This is just straight, raw, and they're cute. All right, that mascara did the trick. Definitely love that wand. I'm shook about it. Okay, so moving on. Now we have lips. Now, here we go, you guys. We have lipsticks, we have matte lips, we have glosses, we have liners. So I think I'm just gonna pick a nude-ish lip. This one is called Endless Light, and it is a matte lipstick. Let's see if it's really matte. All right, the packaging looks like this. Kind of basic, nothing too exciting, but hey, it's a silver bullet, right? Okay, so we're just going to, let's just put it on directly and see what happens. All right, first impressions, it's going on nice. It's not like full matte, it almost feels like a satin and a matte hybrid so far. Let's keep applying. All right, the lipstick, ooh, the shape and look. I'm kind of feeling this fantasy right now. Okay, so this was good. I'll give you my final thoughts on the outro in a second, but I do want to put some gloss on it now. Sensei has this lip gloss. Now this is the Silky, oh, that's all it's called, Silky lip gloss. Okay, now this one just looks really pretty in the bottle. It's like very shimmery and glittery. Let's see if it actually works. I'm just gonna put it directly on. Let's see if it works. Ooh, y'all see that glitter?
Zone C lost. Okay. Your enemy has a power play. Zone B captured.
Oh, it feels very slippery. It's not sticky. It feels very wet, but in a good way. I mean, is wet ever a bad thing? Wow, I'm really liking this gloss already. Okay. All right, you guys. So I'm sitting here like, wow, my desk looks like a fucking tornado. We've tried out everything we possibly can here. There's a few things that I didn't get to try, like lip balm. Do we need to try the lip balm on camera? Maybe in the future. And some other lip glosses that we really didn't get to try from the brand that we can definitely implement. We'll implement these in later videos if you guys want. But that is the full face using only foreign makeup. So I think it's time to give my final thoughts. So first thought was there was no setting spray. Maybe I didn't see it in the store or get around to it, but I didn't see one. But when we go back to the very first product we
Zone C captured. Zone advantage is yours. Zone B lost. Don't spend all that ammo in one place. Zone A captured. You have zone advantage. the enemy down. Oh no! 5 minutes. Two for one. Zone B captured. You have advantage. Down. You're catching up. Close the gap. Well executed. You're leading. Zone B lost. Zone A captured. You have advantage. 3 minutes remaining. Zone A lost. You're nearly there. Fight on and claim victory. Zone B captured. You have zone advantage. Zone C lost. Zone A captured. You have zone advantage. Sound tactics bring victory. Your victory gives the city hope, Guardians. clash. Best your opponents and survive. Victory is a matter of will. You're in the lead. They have the lead, but the match isn't over. Don't spend all that ammo in one place. Shut them down. The enemy has gained ground. But it's not over. 5 minutes. You're catching up. Close the gap. Three minutes left. Only 1 minute left. Seconds. 10 seconds. Double down. Together as one. I love it. Defeat comes for us all.